school or colleges and universities. If you live in a very, very far-flung areas like barangays, your chances of learning if you go over the weekend at home is not the same as those living in the cities. Because the cities have city libraries, have access to everything, but you don't have. Now these students, when they go to their community, at least they have public access to those resources afforded to them. So thank you so much for all of our financial donors that helps us in our shipping, and of course material donors for books, resources, and all of the support that you're doing for the activities of Galing Foundation. And that is on the Philippines part. And we also have other outreaches in the Philippines aside from Mindanao. We have the Batangas outreach, and we also have the outreaches in Quezon City. In Atlanta, Galing Foundation has been involved with different activities, but all of these activities is also geared towards either supporting the cause of establishing libraries. We've been with the Dog Good Festival. I think next year will be the third year for the participation, and for those of you parents that have allowed your kids to participate during the Dog Good Festival, we have featured the Montinti League this year, and we have Filipino bands that represented the Philippines. I did dance this year for Mindanao, the Blaan dance. I don't think so if I can dance next year. I'll be giving birth. But our Mindanao coordinator will be coming in from Mindanao, come here and do the proxy, and also give more updates about the outreaches being done here. And we also partnered with Georgia State University during the election period in the Philippines. We partnered with Dr. Kim Raymond. We have some students at Georgia State University, especially political science students, that are very much, what should I call this, like interested with the recent elections we had in the Philippines. Especially prior to the election period, we have the Aris Aruga is one of the speakers. So that's one of the activities that GFI has done. We also did the participation to the Asian Pacific American Heritage Month, in which lots of the Filipino community leaders are also there, with Governor Sonny Perdue at the Capitol. And community service outreach on senior resident retirement visa. This is with Ms. Jane Rowland for Filipino retirees that are maybe thinking of dual citizenship and retiring in the Philippines, and how you're still able to maintain status and all of those benefits. So Ms. Jane did that. They did that at the Mabuhay store. So that is part of a community service. And another one, we have participation to the 2010 Combined Federal Campaign Program. If you are a federal government employee, they have the CFC annually, where you can designate funds to donate to your favorite charity. So if you know of anyone, just let them know about Galing Foundation. We could give you our CFC number, and then they could donate and allocate. I think they're having it like every paycheck, they're allocating some amount to their favorite charity. So recommend Galing Foundation to be their charity of choice. And for this year, Galing Foundation is also co-sponsoring with Mabuhay Store and the Office of Honorary Consul General Donato for the Winter Wonderland. Have you been to the Fernbank Museum? You've been there for the Christmas trees. So that is one of the entries for this year. Thank you so much for the talents and skills of the Albertos as a whole. And December 12 will be the Filipino night. So the Filipino
afternoon.
Afternoon.